I keep my goals to myself, cause whenever I share it with folks, they get a look upon their face and their memory floats to a time where their goals and the stars ain't...
Monday Night Raw was boring for the most part. There were a couple of okay things on the show that I enjoyed, and that was Bron Breakker and Adam Pearce, and I also enjoyed the face-to-face with Finn Balor and CM Punk. Other than that, this show was a dud. It was a disaster. The third good thing about this show is that it came on at 2 p.m. in the afternoon, which was great. So that's one good thing about Raw coming on early. Whenever WWE goes on the European tours, we usually get early Raws and SmackDowns, which is great in my opinion. The more the merrier. So, good stuff there. But we're going to get into Monday Night Raw from January the 12th, 2026. So, we kick the show off with the new WWE Women's Tag Team Champions in Rhea Ripley and Io Sky. They don't really say much of anything. They welcome everybody to Monday Night Raw. They said that they've been battling the Kabuki Warriors mentally and physically for weeks. Io says that she has no respect for Asuka or Kairi Sane. Io says that she and Rhea beat respect into Asuka and Kairi Sane, and says that no one's ready for Rio. So, Rio. Who cares? So, Rhea Ripley then lays out an open challenge. That open challenge was answered by Roxanne Perez and Liv Morgan. So Liv Morgan says that her and Roxanne Perez wanted to congratulate Io and Rhea on becoming the new Women's Tag Team Champions, but says the only problem is that she never lost the Women's Tag Team Championships. So, Liv says that Io and Rhea can do things the easy way by just giving the titles back to her. So, or she and Roxanne Perez can take them back. Bayley and Lyra Valkyria, they come out. Bayley says that while Liv Morgan lost the Women's Tag Team Championships, Roxanne Perez still did and still reminds Liv that she also holds a win over Roxanne Perez. Oh, no, my bad, that being Bayley. Bayley says that she and Lyra deserve the shot, but Asuka and Kairi Sane, they show up. So then it's just a massive brawl that ensues. Who cares about this crap? I don't. This is lame. Who cares? This is just ring around the rosy. We're just giving, we're going to continue to switch the tag titles, right? Like, who cares? This is a disaster, if you ask me. I don't care about it. This just gives Rhea and Io something to do for the time being. I wouldn't be shocked in due time if we see Rhea going after the Women's World title. Her being added into that picture. Maybe not at WrestleMania, maybe around SummerSlam. We could probably see Rhea probably going back into the main event scene for the women on Raw. So, yeah, whatever, who cares? Moving on, this leads us into the first match of the night. Javon Evans defeats Bravo Americano. Who cares? He wins via the OG cutter, and Javon and Bravo got no entrance, which sucks. That was dumb as shit, but it is what it is. Moving on from that, AJ Styles, he's backstage. He says that tonight's match is all about respect. AJ Styles says that he and John Cena didn't have much in common, but they bonded over this business and had respect. So he's going to beat some respect out of Gunther, and he's going to make him tap like a little bitch. Okay, cool there. Moving on from that, Finn Balor, he is backstage. He's playing WWE 2K25. So then he gets chewed out by Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez for not really doing much of anything. His lack of taking titles or challenges. And then he just says to them, just you wait and you'll see. Who cares? I don't care about this at all. I don't. Even though I like Finn Balor, but this Judgment Day storyline needs to end. It needs to end. Moving on from that, Adam Pearce informs Paul Heyman that if Bron Breakker shows up tonight with bad intentions, to tell him to turn around and to leave tonight. As tonight's not the night. Paul Heyman jokes and says that he lives to be Adam Pearce's messenger boy, and will tell Bron Breakker this if he shows up with bad intentions. So then Paul Heyman walks off, and then that was it. Moving on, this leads us into CM Punk. He's out next. He gets a pretty good reaction as per usual. CM Punk welcomes the Dusseldorf crowd to Monday Night Raw. Then he says that it's his plan to be World Heavyweight Champion forever. CM Punk says he feels like he can do the impossible with the support of the fans. And he says the road to WrestleMania is underway with the Elimination Chamber in 1 month's time. He's looking forward to finding out his next challenger. So Finn Balor shows up. Finn gets an okay reaction. Finn says he's not waiting for the Royal Rumble or Elimination Chamber. Then he says, while he's not asking for a handout, CM Punk did say he wanted to face Finn Balor for the World Heavyweight Championship, which was correct. That happened like a month and a half ago, 2 months ago, back when CM Punk first won the title, when he gave a promo. He cut a promo, that next Monday after him winning it. So, yeah. That was a good little callback there. CM Punk said that he did mention Finn Balor's name along with a long list of other people. But he questions where Finn Balor's ambition is as he's playing video games in the back, helping out Dominic Mysterio and JD McDonough, and also he's shining Liv Morgan's boots. CM Punk says that Finn Balor is impressive and talented, and then CM Punk says he'll be a fighting champion today, and he's going to defend the World Heavyweight Championship against Finn tonight. Finn Balor says that he's learned that timing is everything. Then Finn Balor said that he's not jumping the line to face CM Punk. Finn says anyone who's watched his career knows that the line starts with him. Then says while Punk doesn't have to worry about Dominic or JD McDonough, he won't be alone. Finn says that he's watched CM Punk's career time and time again to know not to face CM Punk in Chicago, where the Elimination Chamber will take place. Then he says he'll face CM Punk on his home turf of Northern Ireland next Monday. So CM Punk then accepts, and he apologizes to the live crowd for not giving him the fight they want, and the Belfast crowd for next week for putting Finn Balor to sleep with a GTS. Okay, that's fine. I actually do like this, but Finn Balor has been a damn clown for not months, but years, right? When Triple H took over back in 2022, basically 4 years ago, come the summer of this year, I was thinking that he was going to push Finn Balor. He did not. He didn't. There were times when Seth Rollins and Finn Balor were feuding where Triple H could have given Finn Balor a run with the title. Seth didn't need it at that point in time. He just didn't need it. But for whatever reason, Finn has just been getting the short end of the stick. And I'm a fan of Finn Balor. I have been since he first came into WWE back in his NXT Black and Gold days, right? But Finn Balor, as of now, is a total fucking joke. He's a joke. And this is just a cheap way for Punk to get a quick, easy win over Finn Balor. And he's just going to go right back into Judgment Day nonsense because he's been dealing with Judgment Day obscurity for basically 2 years now. He's done jack shit. I mean, this is fine, though. I do like it, but we all know that Balor's not winning next week. Like, why would he? Like, come on. They're not switching the World Heavyweight Championship 2 weeks before they go. 2 weeks before the Rumble in Saudi. It's not going to happen. So, whatever. But this is a pretty okay little promo from both guys. Moving on. So, this leads us into the triple threats for the tag team match for the number one contenders to the WWE Women's Tag Team Championships. And the Judgment Day, which was Liv Morgan and Roxanne Perez, they defeat Laura Valkyria and Bayley and the Kabuki Warriors, Asuka and Kairi Sane. Who cares? This match was pretty okay. Liv gets the win via the Oblivion for the 1, 2, 3. Whatever. All right, moving on from that. This leads us into Michael Cole. He had a interview with Raquel Rodriguez. So Michael Cole questions why Raquel attacked Stephanie last week. And Stephanie Vacker, Raquel Rodriguez says that she remembers being the polite girl who waited for title opportunities. Raquel says people change and says she won't stop until she gets Stephanie Vacker one-on-one in the ring to become the new women's world champion. So Stephanie Vacker shows up, and she's still in her walking boots. So she yells into the camera that her walking boot won't stop her, and then she gets attacked by Raquel, and then Raquel attacks her. She hits her foot with the Women's World Championship. So there's that. I mean, that's fine, I guess. This is fine. If this is legit, then they need to put the title on Raquel ASAP. If this is legit, they need to put the title on Raquel ASAP. Raquel's good. I like Raquel. I really do. She's gotten better on the mic. She's gotten better in ring. She's got a more defined character. Raquel's been putting in that damn work, and I love it. I really do. I'm happy for Raquel. But again, if Stephanie Vacker, if she is legitimately injured, then they've got to put the title on to Raquel for a little while. It could be 3-4 months, but you got to put the gold on Raquel at some point. Moving on, the Vision, which consists of Bronson Reed and Austin Theory, they defeated the Luchadors in Penta and Dragon Lee. Bron Breakker showed up in the middle of the match, well, towards the end of the match. He was about to... no, my bad. He actually ruins the match. He causes a DQ. He beats up both Penta and Dragon Lee with a spear. So, Bron shows up on the entrance ramp. He spears the shit out of Dragon Lee. He gets into the ring and he spears Penta. Ref calls for the bell. So, Bron is about to land another spear onto Penta. Adam Pearce shows up and he talks mad shit to Bron Breakker. And then Bronson Reed follows it up by a nasty tsunami. So, So Adam Pearce is just pitching a fit with Bron Breakker and Bronson Reed, telling them to leave, and he's pissed. He's pissed at both of them. He's talking mad shit to Bron Breakker. He's yelling at him like a football coach was basically mad at like one of the football players for missing a field goal or whatever. Basically, that's kind of what it was. Basically. So, basically, that was it. That was the end of the segment. We come back from commercial break. So, Javon Evans, he's there. He's checking in up on Penta and Dragon Lee, saying that he's got their back with whatever happens. We move on from that. So, Adam Pearce is still berating Bron Breakker in the backstage area. And then he says that Bron is suspended indefinitely. But Paul Heyman says that he observed Adam Pearce put his hands on Bron Breakker first. So I do like that. So maybe they're setting up some type of match between the two. Maybe Bron Breakker versus Adam Pearce, maybe. I don't know. But I'm down for this. This is good. Bron looked really good here. This is really good. Some really good shit here. I did like this. Bron showed a lot of intensity and fire and passion and shit. So I'm down for it. Main event of the evening. Gunther defeats AJ Styles via the powerbomb. Gunther and AJ Styles had a really good match. Gunther ended up tapping out to AJ Styles when AJ Styles locked in the calf crusher. Although the referee didn't see it, so Gunther tapped out. AJ was talking to the ref and everything else, and then this allowed for Gunther to hit a low blow, followed by the powerbomb, 1, 2, 3, and Gunther wins. This is fine. I get it. This was from the Bret Hart Stone Cold. This was Stone Cold finish to the Rumble back in '97. So that's where this came from. This finish came from. It's fine. It makes sense. We all know that this is basically AJ Styles' last year. He's going to officially retire. So that's fine. We'll definitely miss him. I'll miss him for sure. I love AJ Styles. So, him losing is fine. It seems like he's probably going to go to TNA for a little bit. Apparently, they're going to bring him in for the AMC premiere, which is great. So maybe he probably will do a program with maybe Leon Slater, kind of get him ready for going to WWE, because we know that Leon Slater is going to be the next guy to get plucked from TNA to NXT. Same thing with Mike Santana, so yeah. But all in all, Raw was basically dog shit. I did like the Bron Breakker and Adam Pearce stuff. I enjoyed that. And I liked Finn Balor and CM Punk. Other than that, this show was not that good. But what did you guys think? Like, comment, subscribe. Peace.